Good morning, y'all. I'm going to start you up here, this video up here, near the house, because this has turned out to be such a beautiful little spot, and the dogs are going to greet you all morning. They like to bark. Here is my Coleus and kind of shade garden up here. This is a tulip poplar that came up volunteer in the pot, and we're going to have to plant it out this fall. But I wanted to show you the Coleus. They are just gorgeous. I've really enjoyed them. Some of them I grew from seed, but some of them have just been rooted. I had a few that overwintered in the greenhouse. Here is Rex begonia, and then the autumn sedum. I think that's the name of it. I can't remember. It's blooming. There's the maple, blood good. And so, yes, this has really turned out to be beautiful. And the thing about Coleus, they don't even really need to be dead-headed or anything. You can cut the flowers off, and I'll probably start letting the flowers go. But this has turned out to be a really nice little garden. That was a white hydrangea. I think it's bridal veil, and it's turned nice and burgundy. But here's the steps when we come up from the yard. And here's one more, this Coleus. The garlic chives. This is a nice little bed up here. I've finally quit trying to just cultivate it and keep it weed free and just kind of let it go, and so it's okay. Okay, let's turn around this way. There's the pond over there, and the chairs, which I use those chairs like a clothesline. Here's the area where we cut the trees down. It's been nice to have more sun on the garden. And then here comes the garden. I thought I would show you those Coleus this morning because it doesn't seem to be a lot of dahlias, unless I'm going to be surprised this morning. Here is Sweet Annie that's starting to, see if I can get a close-up. It's starting to bloom, and then it's be time to harvest if I do it. It's a great dried flower. It does really well. So here we go. The white one is Yuku. It's really about the only one that's full of blooms. But, you know, at least there's some. Here's Cafe Au Lait. It's got 4 or 5. But they're all getting floppy. The stems are too weak, and oh goodness. This one's still nice right here. It's orange globe. It's really sturdy, healthy looking. I hope it lasts past this year. It was good last year too. This is Who Me, and I've cut it back pretty severely, pruning, and it's responding. So there's one flower and several buds. This bed is kind of sparse. This gets attention. It's got lots of buds, and maybe it will bloom. This is Breakout, and it's usually really big and has a blush to it, and it's just not doing a lot this year. There's buds, and we're cooler this morning. I think we're at about 67, so there's hope, because we've still got 2 or 2.5 months till frost. So this is a nice one, and I don't know the name. This one I don't know the name, but it blooms. And that one is Harvey Coop. It's like a variegated, it's really pretty. And I picked one yesterday. It'll bloom. So that's about it. Dahlias are not this year what they have been. And that's probably insect damage because I'm getting half blooms on most of them. There's the bed over there that hardly anything blooming. So I do see one thing. It's not a dahlia, but oh look, it's a sunflower. Wow. And that's volunteer. That came up volunteer, and I let it grow, and it gets watered because it's in the blueberry bed, so that's good. Anyway, there's autumn clematis that's done. The figs in the back, it's full of green figs that are not getting ripe. If any of y'all know what to do to make them ripen, let me know, because I don't know. And I really don't want to not have any ripe figs. So there's basil, just waiting for me to pick it again. Peppers, onions are looking good. They're walking onions, and so I don't know why they're called that. But anyway, I'll take it. This is about it. I'll show you an overview. It's so dry, we haven't even had to mow in 2 weeks, so the grass is not growing. And it'll be soon turning, the leaves will soon be turning, so that's a good, pretty time of year. So that's all I've got this morning. I hope you have a good weekend. This is Mona for Winterpast.